What's going on, you bunch of degenerates? Welcome back to Buy the Whiskey, and once again we're going to be talking about Fallout and Obsidian, because why not?
Another one.
Now, I can hear the New Vegas fanboys out there saying, I can't wait, I hope it happens, Bethesda bad, Bethesda bad. And I can hear the Bethesda stands out there saying, you New Vegas fanboy, shut the up, blah, blah, blah. Y'all shut up. And let's just get into this article, okay? We'll theory craft after that. Y'all can argue in the comments section down below if you want. Let's get to what we've discovered. Now, I found it through Game Rant, links back to a story from The Gamer. I guess it's no secret I don't like games journalists now, huh? Getting right into it. Obsidian game directors Tim Cain and Leonard Boyarsky agree that Fallout New Vegas Remastered would be, quote, awesome, and are still interested in their hugely popular 2011 RPG. This right alongside Obsidian unveiling the Outer Worlds Spacer Choice Edition, which is the current gen update to the Outer Worlds. It seems like every quarter or so, at least once a year, whether it's New Vegas 2 or Obsidian just doing a remaster or a remake, or there's, theory crafting of what Fallout New Vegas 2 would be, every quarter we're talking about Obsidian and Fallout, and it's happened pretty consistently since Microsoft bought Bethesda. Now, if you make it through to the end of the video, then I will have in the end card a video where I talk about my thoughts on what a New Vegas 2 would actually look like, but that's for later. We're not going to get into that right here. When it came out, it had stability issues. Says the Milt, it's overcome those, and now people are able to go back to that game because those characters and stories are just rich and people want to be in there. Now, while all of that, every bit of that statement is true, there is a caveat that I'd like to throw in that, and we can't look at New Vegas with rosy-colored lenses. It was a broken, flipping mess at launch, and Bethesda definitely didn't do anything to alleviate that. Obsidian largely didn't do anything to alleviate that. It was the modding community. It was people that just loved the game and wanted to create content or just play the game that solved all those stability issues. So I don't want to I'll give credit where it's due, and I'm going to take credit away where it's not due. So while he didn't say that they did it, he just said it was fixed. Keep that in mind, that it was people like you and me that fixed the game, just like with Fallout 3. Just like with Fallout 4. Another thing to keep in mind is that outside of the DLC that was launched for New Vegas, largely Obsidian didn't even touch it, with the exception being that the Jay Sawyer mod was released, and that was Josh Sawyer basically adding content, creating changes to have New Vegas be more like what he envisioned it to be. And other than that, that was largely everything that they did. Continue, not that it's up to me, but wouldn't a graphical remaster Fallout New Vegas be awesome? Said Cain, and Boyarsky, of course, agrees. The article goes on to largely mention what I've already talked about, and that there's been hype for New Vegas 2 or a remake remaster since the Microsoft Bethesda purchase, but there's been no indication that anything whatsoever is going in that direction. Matter of fact, it's radio silence outside of Obsidian. And while, with the reveal of the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, it's now clear that Obsidian is interested in going back and improving its older titles, I cannot sit here and say that I think it's going to happen or that it would even be a great idea. What we've seen recently is not the developers coming through and making a bunch of new content for their games, specifically Bethesda. Bethesda's been largely focused on Starfield and Fallout 76. Obsidian has been just busy. I mean, they've got Avowed that they've got to get ready for launch. They've got Grounded that they're working on. They've got the Outer Worlds that they've just remastered. So they have a full plate. They really do. You can't take away what the modding community has done. I mean, they've not just fixed the games, they've expanded on the IP as a whole, giving you DLC size locations, unofficial prequels, unofficial sequels, improving their games. They've the realm of expanding everything just completely, and even giving you whole new locations the size of DLCs, and aiming to feel official and finally going overseas with a Fallout game. in Fallout London. But when you add all that together, when you take into account that you have the Capital Wasteland project, you have Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas coming out and in production, is a New Vegas Obsidian remaster even what we really want? Well, before you decide one way or another, check this video out.